Best gear in the city. Check it out.
Some monkey ate before some idiot ate the monkey. No. I'll tell you where it came from. It came from a lab. This is some designer shit, people.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Okay, back on to the challenge. Get the chat up and running. As soon as chat's running, I'll take a...
Careful out here. Under control.
Oh, hi, and thanks for watching.
Jeff has lost his goddamn mind. Get out of here!
Alright, need to move soon, since they may start attacking NPCs. Alright, Ad's down there. I'll split them. One right, two left. Back to doing side missions. Once I've completed the side mission, then it will be the General Assembly and the UN.
Thanks for your decency.
This is a restricted area. Unlawful combatants will be shot.
Named Sergeant Jax. Over there as well.
Nothing to worry about.
Alright, splitting them. Because that... And that's just a matter of manipulating them to where I'm only taking a little bit of damage. Okay, here's the ads. Alright, grenaders down. That just leaves rifle and light machine gun.
Just you and me.
Alright, now it's just this guy.
Nobody's getting through this.
Ads falling back. highest on the skill on the shields, so I'm just going to let it regenerate a little bit.
You think I can't find you? Let's go.
So very foolish. The reason you have the shield is so you have mobile cover. Someone is targeting me. I swear I saw some line.
Let's go. Not getting through this.
Alright, his backup's down. I can handle his handgun. I want him to plant again. Just like that.
Huh?
Ads. Too late for this guy. The moment he commits, we got him.
Just you and me.
Alright. All tangos down. I can collect that echo point now. Those ones with the huge shields are really foolish. Their shields are big, which is nice, but it doesn't cover their feet, and when they plant it down, they're just begging for a grenade.
Attention citizens, this area is now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Mandatory curfew is now in effect. Please comply with any request made by our personnel. We are here for your protection.
Show of force.
Retrieving encrypted audio communication.
Got a bit of a personal request. It's getting less personal by the second. Old buddy from the sandbox made contact. Turns out he was in Bliss's squad when things went down. Now, he doesn't want anything to do with that LMB rah-rah bullshit. JTF squads will extract him. They've gone radio silent. So, if you could, I'll send you the coordinates of his first transmission. Well, you can figure it out.
Open fire. Contact! Contact! Clear the target.
3 rifles. Another rifle.
We got a man down! Come on, you got it.
So fire squad is out here as well. 2 fire squads in one area. Back here then. Communication signal. Use a satellite probably. Or some other. Yep,
Active
satellite.
echo beacon detected.
Looks like he burned his bridges.
How's that repair going, Gamble?
Just have to reboot the system. Our comms will probably go dark for a bit while it cycles.
Roger that.
Alert. Encoded message.
Rhodes, this is Gamble, remember? From Iraq. Long story, but I need out of Bliss's batship battalion right now. If you can, send a JTF squad to extract me. Tell them to wait for a call in the lobby at the 86 East building. I'm counting on you, Rhodes. Gamble out.
Something must have gone south. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I remember this one as well. This one went as badly as the Noble team. Tangos.
Targets lined up!
Please be nomad. Oh well. Actually, this is better. Till I get some more nomad gear. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped that.
Christ, I'm tired.
Light machine gunner down. Alright, another fire team. If I'm not mistaken, I'm also going to be ambushed. Not here, but in a little bit.
Echo available for playback nearby.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You always have bad feelings about things, Green.
Yep, and I'm usually right.
This is JTF Officer Barnes. Roll sent us to this location. Are you the package?
Yeah. I'm south of you. Cross the street and head into the alley. I think my trail is clean, but you better keep your eyes peeled just in case. Nothing on the side of the devious.
It's gotta be hatching. Stay sit tight and let us do our thing.
This is where it goes bad.
We want Gamble alive. He's pinned down. Do not fuck this up.
She did stop one of them.
Securing package. We'll bring him back across the street once he's in hand. Prepare an interrogation room.
Go to hell, you piece of shit.
You first, pisshead.
Forgot about that one.
Damn it!
Don't shoot. I'm coming down.
Who is that? Must have been the officer, I guess. I remember some of these, but not every single detail about them. That's why I remember this one goes really bad. And I believe I'm about due for an ambush fairly soon.
I think the Colonel has it under control.
Nice try!
At least 3 of them around me.
Man, that shit was a shit show. I'm glad Gamble's alive, but he ain't exactly a saint, you know? And we lost some good people getting him out. He damn well better have some wizard inside dope on the LMD, or else. I don't need another buddy. I need actionable intel. Let me send another crew to pick him up.
All units be advised. LMB are holed up at an office building on East 45th. Recommend avoiding the area.
Pick your targets! Take them down!
On the other side.
Need your help. Got contact.
Berserker. Medic. Party for medic. Medic's down.
Bullshit.
And that is not so different than a D&D game. Cleric is a high priority because they can heal other people around them,
Take this little asshole out of his misery.
therefore prolonging.
Just like training.
Other bottom. Force one to move. Sorry, too late.
Impressive work back there. Turtle Bay owes you one.
Fortunately, they do that a lot. They throw their grenades at the wrong time.
Dagger, over.
I read you, Dagger. What you got?
I've got a confirmed sighting of Bliss.
Oh yeah, that's right. That yellow line is tied to an echo. When you get close to them, it shoots out in the direction of the echo.
Get off our turf! Ain't much of a challenge. It looks like the odds are on our side now. This is all down. You gotta come out sometime. Make no mistake, we'll kill you. Keep close.
This is Eva Acosta, Urban Spelunker. Day 2 inside the city that never sleeps. Last night was pretty freaky, but today's a whole different story. I mean, it's cold as hell, but I've never seen the city look so amazingly peaceful and majestic. The sky is ice blue, and everything is covered with snow. There are huge icicles hanging off the trees. It's like a picture-perfect winter wonderland. I went by the zoo, and it looks like someone let some of the animals go. I wonder if anyone's feeding the ones still there. What the hell is that? Is that the National Guard? What are they doing? There are prisoners in chains being dragged behind trucks. Oh shit! They see me!
A little bit of a dip in hunters. I don't use a shotgun. It's not going to help me at all, but I'll keep it around. Since my other character. If nothing else. It's a pretty good 3 times 3.4 scope. Strange as it may sound, that makes a pretty good scope for a rifle, or a sniper rifle too. Especially if you're doing a lot of close snipe work. Relatively close. There it goes. Civilian got away.
Dispatch to patrol. LMB are holding civilians at a construction site on 1st. Division support requested.
Watch my back.
No, here.
Anything on him? Probably just a guy who got split from his patrol. Unlucky to be on alert.
Alright, up here. Just turn.
Eyes open.
Oh.
Got a sneak of mine! Let's get this done. Clear out the AO. Open fire. Is that all? I've been locked in here for hours.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Clear out the AO. Turret's armed. Open fire. Keep shooting. Man down over here. Clear out the AO. I've been locked in here for hours.
Tango's down for now. I think I remember where the key is.
They must have tossed the keys here somewhere.
Yeah, it's way up here.
They must have tossed the
Thank you. Those people are safe now because of you.
Finally. Well, thank you so much. That was terrifying. No, I need to get the hell out of here.
Hey Charles, this is Nancy again. I've reviewed your mission proposal, and I think it looks solid. I believe the board of directors will have no problem approving it. The only thing that stands out, perhaps, is the lack of support on Wall Street, but I think we all understand that under the circumstances, it's best to prioritize our primary assets in Midtown. I'm sure our foreign investors will be delighted to hear that you're taking them into account as well. Anyway, the board will be reviewing the plan in 2 hours or so. Just thought I'd send you a heads up. Talk to you soon.
telling you, I know a safe place just a few blocks from here. We've got food and blankets. Hey, what's your problem? If anybody sees us, the whole place could be compromised.
I can hear one.
How do we know we can trust you?
Carl, it might need a choice between one.
Over here, I'll take care of the tangos after. Minor hit, but
rough going out here.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area. Leaving contaminated area.
Attention, Midtown Patrol. Sarah thinks they might have missed something when they pulled out of the quarantine zone on East 47th. Requesting hazmat-capable officers to collect virological data for transmission to the lab.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
two more. I guess it is out that window. I hear it. It's over there. Maybe inside the building. Yep, there it is.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
The other one's up here. Yeah, I can hear it. And I went right past it.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Thanks. This might be a missing piece of the puzzle.
There we go.
Remember, the last man battalion cannot guarantee your safety if you violate curfew. For your own protection, stay inside after dark.
I'm weapon. Heads up! Man down! That's it! Come on!
Green. I should have noticed this before I moved.
Are you serious?
I got nothing you want. There's no people.
Word is, JTF's fucked. Check it. Looking to talk to him. Goddamn thinker, man! There! Fire at will! Take the fight to him! Got it covered. Reloading! Over there! Take them all down!
Keep him back alone. Got him. I think this leads up to a pretty nice area that's up here.
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Yep, this place is really nice.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
Ungrateful goddamn civilians. Can't they see we're helping them? Oh shit! Advance and secure the area! Get up! Fire at will! Hot dog! Engage the target!
Oops. Fire team down.
Shit. Sounded like a shot.
Bingo!
Medic down. Fire team down. We ran into a lot of these fire teams.
If you hadn't showed up, things might have gone very different.
Dispatch to patrol. The East 46th pumping station just went offline. Be advised cleaners have been seen in the area. Proceed with caution.
Trying to remember, but I think cleaners are the only ones that go after the water supply. Reasons, of course, are obvious.
We're the only ones with the guts to do what has to be done.
That is why you don't wear gas on your back or flammable liquids.
Warning. Water pressure at critical levels. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
I think this way.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
Nope, down there.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water pressure at critical levels. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. pressure at critical levels. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
Water pressure's back to normal. We're good for now. Thanks.
Okay, one more side mission. No, 2 more side missions, and then I'll be
Now I know
General
you've got
Assembly.
nothing to do with those last man battalion people, but they think they've got the right to just come in here and take people away. Those are valued members of our community they're taking. I want you to put a stop to this nonsense and get those people back home where they belong.
Just get out of here.
Tangos.
Nice try. Fire on target.
Sniper. Medic's priority. Medic down. At least a grenader. Lost track of him. Left side. Goes down.
I thought he was a good man. I thought he was good.
Gotta keep our eyes forward. Firing! Shooting!
halfway there. That was a dead end.
Best of luck out there. Open fire! Now! Get lost! Enemy hostile! Open fire! Focus your...
You go fast enough. The NPCs sometimes spawn right in front of you. I think an ad to my left.
Secure the AO!
Neither of them over 200. This is tempting. Also because I still don't have 4 pieces of Nomad.
You've actually given me a little hope. I'm telling you, I know a safe place just a few blocks from here. We've got food and blankets. Just follow me. But you need to keep your heads down. If anybody sees us, the whole place could come.
Would never make it.
On Wall Street. No getting off this island. Ain't nothing to do but survive.
Shoot at the shield!
JTF is ever gonna join up with us, we can turn this damn city around.
Sick of dealing with these JTF hacks.
Goes down.
This is Eva Acosta, urban spelunker, and this is my first night exploring the Big Apple. Gotta say, it's spooky as hell here. New York used to be a very crowded place, but it is creepy how quiet it is now. Hardly any lights, just the wind howling through the buildings. Can you hear that pack of dogs? Don't know if they have rabies or what, but I am keeping far. Moonless night, and it's dark as hell. The streets are full of snowdrifts, and there is nothing moving anywhere. No traffic. Nothing. Don't think Manhattan has ever been this quiet.
Grenade down.
Civilians secure.
Thank goodness you took care of that. Let's be honest, you really don't want your neighborhood getting a reputation as a place where people get kidnapped out of their houses, you know? Well, it looks like someone's not too happy with you, or they're jealous of what we've got here. Either way, they've sent some elite unit. Romeo Squad? That can't be right, can it? Anyway, Romeo Squad is shooting up the place. People are getting hurt, and they're making a hell of a mess.
No, it's probably right. And they are likely doing it to force agents out into the open.
Progress report. Colonel Bliss proved receptive. A man of rare wisdom and insight.
Well, it looks like someone's not too happy with you, or they're jealous of what we've got here. Either way, they've sent some elite unit. Romeo Squad? That can't be right, can it? Anyway, Romeo Squad is shooting up the place. People are getting hurt, and they're making a hell of a mess.
Wish I could take a fucking break.
Got a little bit too close to this one.
That AO under control. Fire on target. I can do this all day. Over there.
Light machine gun. Second lieutenant down.
We got now. Just like that. Fire on target. Got a man down. Target.
Another light machine gun.
Sweep the AO. Engaging target. Maintain pressure. Just you and me. I'm blind over here. Let's go.
certainly did a lot of damage, didn't they? Thank you for making sure it wasn't more.
Shit!
Okay, gonna check back in, sell the stuff, and then head.
The real problem with a
the mission.
situation like this is that it's hard to find a way to say thank you to someone, you know, with all the stores closed. Nobody's delivering either, would you believe it? But I think I found something you'll appreciate.
A tank? Nah, I won't be able to drive a tank through this area.
You're an inspiration to us all.
Look, when all this is over, I want you to come back here someday and look around at what you helped save from those awful LMD people. It'll do your heart good.
Now everybody knows about the JTF.
Don't be shy.
Joint Task Force.
Best deals in the city.
Cops and the firefighters, EMTs, National Guard, reservists, doing what they can to keep some semblance of civic order, keeping things from totally falling to shit. Nothing but respect for those folks. I like the puppets say, those are the people in your neighborhood.
That's what I like to see.
But they ain't the only ones out there. You ever hear of a little thing called National Security Presidential Directive 51? No? You wouldn't have. Not the sort of thing they put on the front page of the Post. No. Directive 51.
Hey, gotta see it to believe it. How is my new favorite customer?
Government takeover plan type deal. To provide what the spokes refer to as continuity of government. Doesn't sound so scary, does it? Until you find out how it works. Which is they got clandestine government agents embedded among us. And when Directive 51 goes out...
Don't be shy.
Those agents get activated. Our government has paper cells now.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Lighthouse, this is Dagger. Over.
So, this is the big one. LMB's last foothold on the island is the last place you'd expect those sons of bitches to hole up. The United Nations. And since nobody's gonna pass any sternly worded resolutions to get them out, it's up to us.
We've got ears on their comms and eyes on the compound, and it's clear this is where Colonel Bliss wants to make his last stand. It's also likely they're still holding Chernenko there, the Russian scientist they extracted from the consulate.
We take out enough to head off this snake. We take out that site, and they got nowhere to run.
Captain Benitez's troops will mount an assault on a key LM...
Oh, Well, I accidentally stopped that. But they're going to assault, and then I'm going to push inward. Doesn't like the camera. Yeah, I'll pick it up later.
If we're gonna reclaim the UN from those LMB types, step one is getting you past those guns and inside the wall. My people will draw the sentries' attention, mainly by shooting at them. That should buy you enough time to use breaching charges and cut your way inside.
See you on the inside. Cleaners are making a major push at Abel's. It's good you stopped them. You good, soldiers? Charge.
Everything's prepped and ready. We just need you to punch the clock.
Clear the south gate and we'll begin the assault.
I'm gonna take a look.
Candy Graham. Domino. No.
Keep pushing up. Hide your weapons free.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Alright, they're coming out. And doing superhero landings on the way out. Coming up. Well, I don't think I'm going up that way. That's okay, I can take care of this one.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Let him have it.
Engaging targets.
Right there. Or not. Oh, that's way up. Or not. That's how I'm gonna get in.
We're through! There's access to the tunnels beneath the UN close by. Once in the tunnels, you'll find the breach site 200 yards north. Leave the JTF squad and go.
That's weird. Oh, there's a thing right here.
On the street is the doors are open. The inmates are loose. Someone across the river.
If they keep their heads down, they should be fine. Tango's down.
Target location reached. Deploy explosives.
Going to deal with a couple waves in here.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
We got a secondary assault.
It's gonna be another one, I believe.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
There they are.
Engaging now. Clear out the AO. Focus fire.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Throwing a shock grenade.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Heads up! Throwing flashbang!
I admit I really like this shield.
We're getting chewed up pretty bad out here.
This is taking too long.
We need those turrets turned around and the main gate open, now!
Tango gotta go secure this damn AO. He's hit!
That was really foolish. Oh, yeah. Should bleed out, in theory. Didn't I climb the wrong? No, I didn't climb the wrong one.
Don't worry about the courtyard. The JTF can hold it. Take point at the General Assembly.
Blitz is your target. Take him down fast.
hope there'll be funds.
Bliss is your primary objective, but we believe Keener and the Russian are still in the building as well. I've tasked JTF squads to search for them, but if you see them, don't hesitate.
Medic's priority. I should take care of the medic. Or not. Medic down.
Give me cover fire. Reloading.
Bliss, the LMB, they're over. I'm getting our immunologist out of here. Engage the division personnel on site and muddy up their tactical read. We'll rendezvous later. Sir?
Yep, that's missing now. Like that. 2 rogue agents.
You better hear this. Bliss just broke radio silence. We're trying to track them, patching it through.
Flying son of a bitch, Aaron Keener put a knife in our backs. Anyone not on the wall needs to be hunting that traitor and his Russian playmate down. They are not to leave the compound alive. Am I understood?
There is no wall, sir. JTF forces are in the building. Your helo is prepped and you need to evacuate now.
Mother. Right. I'm coming up.
Got it. The General Assembly Chamber. Go!
Got your number. Target. We lost one. Gonna drop the hostile. Come on.
That is weird where that goes.
Seeker mine out.
Warning.
Too late.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Sir, we've got eyes on a helo over the main building.
That's gotta be Bliss. Fuck, we missed. Agent, we whiffed on Bliss, but his command staff might still be in the General Assembly. Head that way and engage.
Keep it tight. Man down. Hold the damn line. No letting up. Finish the Man down
sniper too, I think.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Run up there to get give a bad angle to the sniper right here.
Focus fire. It's almost up.
Medic down. No backup for the sniper now.
Okay, now, we still have LMB in the building. I need you to...
Sorry to cut in, Captain. Agent, this room contains any intel the LMB has on Manhattan. Find a terminal and download everything. We don't know what we don't know.
Lady's got a point. Better do that.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
The other one. I thought there were two at
Warning.
each stage, but
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Time to hunt down the sniper.
There's a lot of interesting data here. Looks like the LMB had eyes on everyone. There's something weird here. I'll get Rhodes on analysis right away.
The remaining LMB troops are breaking. It's all over but the shouting, so link up with our people in the courtyard. We'll see where we go from there.
Not quite over. We've got a helo battle.
We're still going room to room, but the last LMB effectives are giving up. We've secured UN HQ. It's a damn shame about Bliss. Last eyes we had on his bird, he was going half-assed and full blast heading due south. Probably gonna go to ground.
No,
Sir!
he's not.
Well, I'll be goddamned. We got a hostile bird over the courtyard. Get to cover now!
Soldiers of the Last Man Battalion, this is your commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Bliss. And I tell you, we will not fall this day. We are soldiers. We have survived the virus and brought order to the streets. And we are not going to go down to a bunch of ragtag volunteers who think they know how to fight. Regroup and assault the enemy position. We're taking this place back, and we will fight to the last man.
Knock that arrogant fuck out of the sky. That helo took out the master turret control. But if you can get to each turret, you should be able to realign them manually. Put some heat on this bastard. Agent, I've got reinforcements incoming. Keep them under pressure and stay sharp.
Must have missed something. Where?
It would be
Not
pretty
there.
damn helpful if you get those turrets and flip them over to our side.
Something to do so. Four of them.
Careful,
how many?
Agent. We still don't know what this thing's capable of. Take cover! Now! Now! Heads up, you've got ground troops incoming. LMB reinforcements. Watch your back down there.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Yeah, that's a joy. Few moments and I'll have my signature up. As long as you don't panic, you're fine.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
falling back.
Keep up your fire!
Hostiles inbound on your position. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Got those reinforcements. Stay on them, Agent. You got him! Put that asshole in the ground!
About as fast as I can. Got him.
Agent, we got a call from the commander of the Secure Quarantine Center over in the Tenderloin. It's where the JTF screened civilians for access to Camp Hudson and to work with the relief effort. We got 80 people housed there. You need some help when you get a chance.
Couldn't have done it without you. How about that, Agent? You just killed the CEO of the last organized threat to Manhattan.
I'm glad I'm fighting.
Wasn't easy, and we lost a lot of good people, but you broke the LMB's back. Nobody's gonna be sweeping neighborhoods telling people join or die at gunpoint. Not without Bliss running the show. Still gonna be squads of them out there, but without the big man, we can handle them every day and twice on Sunday.
Hopefully I got all the turrets. Might have missed one. Guns on the road. Road over here. Leave this place down.
But I sure as hell go. Ain't never gonna warm up.
So, here we are, Agent. We've made a pretty good team, I think. Done a lot for this city. A lot more than people thought we could. You and I both know this isn't exactly a happy ending. Our favorite homicidal traitor, Aaron Keener, is still out there. And he's still got Chernenko with him. Read Keener's file sometime. It's, quite interesting. And we don't know where Amherst is either, or what else he might have up his sleeve, but there's hope. Dr. Candle's got the DCD on the road to a vaccine. You broke the LMB's back and the Cleaners, and the Rikers too. We took the city back like we promised we would. We're not done yet. As long as the Dark Zone's out there, we've got our work cut out for us, but we're on our way to finally saving the city. And with it, maybe something more. Not bad for the second wave, don't you think?
Confirmed. Unidentified Shade Tech beacon located.
This one underground. That's why I got mixed up.
Thought blowing up the power plant was a good idea.
pretty happy I did this one where I used handguns only. It's pretty fun. Goes down. Might have taken a wrong turn. And I did. And another one.
Eva Acosta, urban spelunker. Day 3. Yesterday some asshole shot at me. Soldiers. National Guard, maybe. I don't know who they thought I was. Anyway, I'm in Midtown today, not far from the Empire State Building, in front of Abel's department store. My papi used to bring me here when I was little to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. There's a parade today, but I don't like the looks of it. Guys wearing gas masks and big tanks on their back are leading a group of people into a circle. Some of them are crying. I'm afraid to get any closer because I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take some pictures. Oh my God. They're burning them. Oh my God.
Cleaners are not a joke. Head back and get this mission, and I still got one area of operations left. That is Midtown East. Oh, and then I've got those 2 new ones. Which way is up? A lot of food down here. So even though I'm going towards his Amherst apartment or where he was doing most of his work. And it's too late for him. Once I checked in on that apartment and collected it, I believe it's an interesting one. You need to make sure that you get the stuff that's in there because I don't think it opens up again.
JTF doesn't know what's good for it at all.
That's a lot of rifles. One on the right, two on the left. Nope. Let's count. Nope, never mind. I didn't miscount. The one on the right just joined the two on the left. No IEDs. This waypoint is a little bit off. We need to lean around this way. Alright. Because you can't go through that fence, you have to go around. Clear. It's a weird beeping. IED. I'll tell you, a game that's helped me with this game is Far Cry Primal.
I love an unfair fight. Ain't much of a challenge.
One moment. Tango's down. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the games that's helped me out with this one is Far Cry Primal, and not necessarily for the combat, but for listening. It's an IED, but it's way over there. And the reason I say that is because if you listen carefully, you can tell the animals that you're dealing with or going to deal with before you even see them.
I wish I had seen
Oops. This'll make it weird. Thing goes down.
I'm telling you, I know a safe place just a few blocks from here. We've got food.
Here.
Now, so
No, hold him back! Bastards after me!
That's the wrong way.
You're doing good work.
Thank you so much.
Good work getting those JTF troopers out. We all owe you.
I'm exhausted.
Clear so far. There's an IED on the left coming up ahead, I believe. One on the right too, I think. Trying to remember if it's on the right or not. Oh, that one on the left must be much further down. I'm not even close to it. Never mind. Or it's not there every single time. Alright, branching off and heading toward Amherst Department. I need to check in with the base and I should be able to do upgrade medical wing to its final stage. Ghost confirmed.
I hope we don't have a problem here.
Nobody's gonna bust my balls.
You deserve this, man! Amateur night.
Why are you threatening me?
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
How do I collect it? 0.4 kilometers out.
Time to knock some heads. After me!
Should be able to get to tier 3 fairly soon.
Get some rest, you've earned it.
You gotta do something!
Right at the end.
Hey, what's going on here?
Not quite done
That kind of basically breaks up their animation, ending the fight.
Well, no one else is gonna use it. Following me!
Yep. That it is. And right up on this, into this street or avenue. I live way out in the country, so I kind of don't know which one's which. Won't need that. And there is Amherst.
Well, here I am, Aaron Keener, the First Wave's prodigal son. Normally I'd do this face-to-face, but I'm not 100% sure which way you'll jump. You act one way when Ms. Lau is watching, and another way entirely when you're off the leash. That's an interesting contradiction. You see, I think that deep down, you get it. You know, the old rules, laws, governments, those things died on Black Friday. But the feral PMCs, the convicts, the ones smart enough and good enough to take what they need, they'll survive. Me? I'm gonna prosper. Oh, you could too, but you took an oath, right? You got a duty. Those are both ways of saying that your conscience is fucking you. You ask yourself, who has earned a right to tell you what to do? Do you know how many agents died to hold the Dark Zone just for the brass to give up and put a wall around it? You don't believe me? You should check the place out for yourself. But the people you're working for, they're irrelevant now. Amherst changed how the game is played, and I have got the vision to win. I got Chernenko, I got a DNA printer, and a very interesting recipe book. I'm gonna write my own rules. You should think about getting in on this thing. I'll be seeing you.
Agent, the information you found in that lab was the crown jewel. I think we can break this thing now. But we've got some more information. A voice from the grave. Listen to what Amherst has to say.
What you're looking at is the smallpox virus, one of the deadliest pathogens on the planet. For centuries, it did a wonderful job of helping keep the human population in check. But times change, and sometimes Mother Nature needs a hand in improving her creations. Like, say, speeding them up a little bit, making them contagious when they should be quietly incubating in a host, or making them more lethal. I didn't come up with the approach on my own. My friend Vitaly is one of the pioneers in the field, and the idea has been around for years. Genome as data. You see, once we digitized DNA, we made it infinitely mutable. We could do 1,000 virtual variations in the time it used to take to grow a one-lab-grade generation of pathogens. And we could pick the best, most lethal combinations and make them real. That's how you make a killer virus, you see. Mix in genetic code from other diseases, and you move the sliders all the way up on lethality and virulence. The goal was a 90% mortality rate. I'm not sure my green poison is going to quite hit that, but honestly, that's just details. As long as most of humanity goes, the Earth stands a fighting chance. Technically, technology is what's killing the planet. But that's not really the case. It's the greed that drives the technology. But a funny thing happened on the way to $100 genome maps and 3D printed plastic toys. Someone figured out those technologies could be repurposed, modified for the greater good. Me.
This guy's an idiot.
Now, my virus is going to do what nature's always done. Decide who lives and who dies. And if nature decides I die, then I die. If nothing else, I'll have a lot of company. Natural selection at its finest, helped along by a little unnatural genetic manipulation. It's all data, really. Life's just a method of processing it. The same way I processed the smallpox genome on my laptop. And who's to say that wasn't the plan all along? If, by some miracle, you survive green poison, then nature's decided you deserve to live. The rest of us shouldn't and won't. Godspeed. I'll see you in hell.
head back. This might not be too bad. Be strange with a handgun. Easier with a marksman rifle, yeah. For some reason this one's locked. I need to move that weapon over. Alright, everything is gotten here.
Hey, Agent.
Give me that!
Keep doing what you're doing. I promise I'll pay this forward.
Oh, I picked up a couple of those boxes. No, just one. Excuse me, Nomad. Perfect. I just hope it's one I don't have. And it is. I'm getting there, I just need one more piece of the Nomad armor. Using a shotgun from way back there. Sometimes JTF has no common sense.
Couldn't have done it without. We were doing just fine out there.
Gotta find something.
They can all kiss my New York butt. We clear, right? I tell you, the last man battalion is full of crazy fuck. Gotta get around that shield. It's over. Brakes and get out of here!
phone for one moment. There they are.
Oh, God. Open wide! What's shaking?
I'd be more lamenting about the loss of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That does sound like a nightmare.
Now entering a safe area.
Hey, what you need?
Now that's what I call an improvement, Agent. You should charge more. We've really overcome a hurdle here. This disaster aid station will let us distribute supplies right to the civilians who need them. Great work.
I can sell it. It's just weird that that one was locked.
Come back real?
Alright, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of modifications. So I'm gonna head to where the music is, or usually is.
Hey, check these
And
babies
listen
out.
to that while I do some alterations.
Almost makes me feel like we've got something worth celebrating. Almost. I mean, we're still here.
Better late than never, I guess. But you know, this is what I always like about Christmas.
Ornaments and tinsel and sparkly little trees.
Community. Help. Forgiving. Forgive me for being sappy, but that's the true meaning of Christmas right there.
Proficient, yeah, I'm gonna have to change that.
That's what we got. At least we're still around to drink it.
Oh, now I know why it's locked. Because I have that as a loadout. Yeah.
with this.
Excuse me. I prefer it to be predatory, the second talent, if possible. That's my ideal one. This one right here is determined, is very useful as well. Trained, yeah. Headshots of this weapon increase signature resources. I'm using the handguns. Headshots aren't always easy. That's garbage. All of them are bad. See if I can try this one more time. Well, I got determined. I can live without. Don't have predatory, but I will live with determined.
Best of luck out there.
Okay, now to do some adjustments.
You opened up a real big can of worms at the police academy.
3,098. I need a lot more electronics. But not too far from the firearms. I can take a hit on the stamina.
Best of luck out there.
Actually, I can take a significant hit on the stamina and it'll be fine. Might need to get a couple things along the way. I'll check the mods first and then I'll start manipulating my equipment.
This is an
Make sure
emergency
it's calling your
service
name.
announcement. I've got the best selection in New York. All group sports activities have been canceled. Please do not gather in large groups while inside the safe zone.
2 should be enough.
You got everything you need?
I appreciate what you did for Captain Benitez over on Dyer Avenue.
Okay, shield is a bit stronger. Anything that... No, I don't have anything that'll raise my...
Wonder if the LMB found what they were looking for at the consulate.
You need this and you don't even know. Best selection in the city. Believe me, at an amazing deal.
This one... Yeah.
Survive.
So about 300, a little bit less than 300, and 1,000, actually 900, around that. Just doing a quick estimate. Okay, let's see here. Stamina, I can afford to lose this. And stamina. Electronics, firearms, electronics, stamina. I had to change 2 of these. Yeah. Should be well over it. See how much of a hit I took to stamina. Significant. But that should work out. Because everything that I lost in stamina went into electronics and firearms, putting down the opponent a little bit faster, I hope.
I've got a situation here. One of the nurses found
Hey, Agent.
I don't see supply drop.
Hey.
Now I need to pick up all these collectibles here and then head to my last area of operations for here. I guess here's 2 more, so not the last one.
Best of luck out there.
People are finally getting some backbone and fighting back.
Keep up the good work.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I am blown away. I don't know what to say.
Whoa, that was a little bit too close. Right at the place where you start this mission. Yeah, this will work.
Yeah, some nice shooting there.
Oh, I can switch over before I get too far. This will probably send me right back to the base. Send me to
Agent,
Clinton.
you're needed at Camp Clinton over on the west side piers. Make your way here as soon as you can.
First. Hold on.
God bless you.
Still doing these in order. And these areas of operation, Turtle Bay and the one above it are the next ones in order.
You're an inspiration to us all.
What's the point? Doesn't seem...
I am ready to mess this shit up.
Hands up, you guys! Get these people! Anything! You're on your own!
Seen better.
Hey, take care.
No. There he is. That is interesting. You see into the dark zone. I always thought it was two different maps. I guess it's not.
Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. You cowards and your stupid ass! Hey, you ain't got a chance.
Technically, I'm not spelling
prayers. Get this over with. You wanna die?
Well, I'm not saying it at least. Verbally.
gonna be hard for Bliss.
I really appreciate that.
Hey, what are you doing? We all got unfinished business. Shoot it away! Over there!
I think I'm on the lower end of this one. One moment. I don't like the idea of somebody dying alone. I wish I could do something for him. Even if you use your medical stuff, it doesn't heal them at all.
Looks like an easy kill.
You don't think I'm stupid?
Here we go! Had it with
Cleaners and Rikers.
I gotta do this.
That's how you do an NPC will move too close to one. No matter how many I get rid of, they always respawn or proc. Moment. Alright, they're fine. This area right here, there's I think a bug or something wrong.
下次再请你喝啤酒好吗？我实在无法表达有多么的感谢你。
Don't move. You realize this is LMB territory? Just gotta lock this place down fast.
Medic down. Ads. I hope they didn't train him to rush ahead like that.
Just like training. Just the two of them. Over there. Reload it. Just like training. Fire on target.
Yeah, keep stun on that one.
Get that AO under control.
Sink or mine?
IED. Maybe here. One is Noble Squad, but there's another one nearby too.
You're sure this place is empty?
We've scoped it out. If we're gonna do this, we need to do it now, before someone else beats us to it.
In and out before sunrise. Just like we planned.
Just like we planned.
I think that's right before she was grabbed. Underground.
this is Eva Acosta, urban spelunker extraordinaire. New York has been cordoned off by the government, and I am in the most exclusive club in the world, Manhattan. Thomas and Blanca got their asses cut by the JTF. Not me. But then they don't have my mad parkour skills. I'm exploring the city and reporting what I see, taking nothing but photos and leaving nothing but footprints, and maybe the occasional audio recording, so people know where I've been and the incredible things I've seen here. The adventure begins.
Some people got the weirdest ideas about adventure.
Another day of hell. Give me that.
And you hear that one a lot, and they just mostly walk away after a little while. That place is prime for an ambush. That did absolutely nothing.
Don't got much
I am ready to mess this shit up.
You ain't got it. Gotta do something. Wanna die?
I've had an idea, and it's a good one. Let's think about the virus. What do we know? That it's similar to smallpox. Not smallpox, but similar. Which means it's a designated variation. Smallpox is the base on which a designer made alterations. Now, live smallpox exists in only two places, DCD and Russia. The base virus had to come from one of them. DCD? I would have heard if their security had been breached. So, Russia. Now let's think about the designer. Are there virologists connections to both New York and Russia? In fact, there are. Two. One's Russian, one's American. A little research tells me both were in New York on Black Friday. Thank you, Shade Tech.
IED.
Come and get it.
Well, that makes sense. The shield wouldn't be able to block that.
Tired of this goddamn patrol. Is that a fever? Sorry, I got orders to put you down. What the fuck?
to find... Oh, this one. Tangos.
Nice try!
Over there!
Gotta get to cover!
Take the cover.
Was that a gunshot? You're on? There's never any fucking peace.
Thankfully, no grenaders. Yeah, you're alive.
What does it say? It says a lot of things, but the part that matters is this. Certain people are now authorized to do whatever the hell it takes to clean up the big messes. Nuclear, biological, chemical attacks, pandemics, giant monsters, that sort of thing. As you might have guessed, their current situation qualifies. They're called the Division, and they're being activated as we speak. How do you know who they are? Look for those damn orange circles. You see the glow, then you'll know.
Where did that come from?
I hope we don't have to deal with kaiju. Whew. Could you imagine Godzilla stomping around this place?
Gotta keep our eyes
Think about it, Vicky. I survived the car crash. I survived the fire at Mike's place. I survived the dog flu. What if it wasn't because I'm lucky, but because they couldn't hurt me at all?
Come on, David. What do you think you are? Some kind of Superman?
No, I can't fly. Or maybe I can.
I remember this one. This was a bad idea.
Careful out here, York. Wish I could take a fucking break.
Tango, inbound! Open fire! Now! Keep it up! What are y'all scared of over there? Do it by the numbers! I got Dylan!
David, I really don't think this is a good idea.
How do I know I can't if I don't try? Vicky, all the evidence points to this.
This is literally crazy. What if you... David!
That is what I mean by bad idea. Hold on. Never mind.
Let me rethink things a little. Did some more digging into our two virologists, specifically their work. That's where things got interesting. Now, if I'm reading Chernenko's abstracts right, there was no need to steal the smallpox, not when it had already been decoded and digitalized and set up to be tucked into an email like any other attachment. And that digital genome was just sitting there, waiting for someone with the right know-how and the right equipment and the right imagination to make it live. This version of New York is just a start. The possibilities are endless.
I won't forget this.
Is there a limit to what can be done? Let's find out.
Free! You're in a restricted area. Leave now!
2 fire teams down. Sending me up.
You are now entering a safe area. Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
Okay. Oh, up again. Might need to have gone back and gone down that line. There it goes.
Gotta reload.
Where?
I saw some pretty lock them down.
What the hell? Think you're mine! Hit me!
That's...
Try and flank him. Take. Oh, see a man down.
Medic down. Rifleman left.
You got nothing. Gotta reload. Next time, get here a little sooner. Glad you're here with us.
Three, two, one.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Remember when we were back in the sandbox?
Gosh, yes. I had hair back then.
And you had everything figured out.
Not much has changed there.
You've always been good at leading soldiers. Leading them into battle, leading them to join up with a new PMC. They're always willing to follow.
Well, I've got some good speechwriters.
Knock it off, Charles. You write your own crap and you always have. And they'll always follow you. They follow you to the gates of hell if you asked. You've done a hell of a job here, Charles.
Hey, I'm not done yet. The best is yet to come.
Progress report. It looks like the Last Man Battalion's the best bet, at least in the short term. I've set up a line of communication with Lieutenant Colonel Charles Bliss, and it's proving mutually beneficial. There's a certain overlap of viewpoints there, and some shared ambition. He's a man who has a vision for this godforsaken rock, one that I can work with. We've already collaborated on one operation in Brooklyn, but taking down a helicopter is just a first step. Let's see how far this can go.
Okay, heading to the safe house, check it there, get all the missions. And it's side missions, and there aren't any main missions anymore. Just these last side missions. And then off to Camp Clancy. I must have missed something.
Dispatch to division agents. LMB have been spotted with stolen medical supplies on East 49th and Madison. We need those meds.
Missing medical supplies detected. Hostile forces approaching.
Just like training.
Yeah, great. Where's that grenader? Over there.
Don't get sloppy. Fire on target.
Got a rest spot for a little while.
Area is secure. Looks like there's an ambush around every corner.
Tangos. Fire team.
We can turn this damn city around.
All this city needs is discipline and a strong will.
Tempting as it is.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Seeker mine! It's gonna blow! Stand down! You're on the run! What do you think you're doing out here? Engaging! I'm weapons free! What are you waiting for?
Yep.
Here we go!
This neighborhood is now under protection. Please cooperate with any requests so we can ensure your safety.
We got a man down!
They started shooting on the NPC. I had to join in. Alright, one more after this. And this mission will be done.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I got Dylan! Don't let up now! Clear the zone! Blowing turret! There! Give me some cover! I'm reloading! Do this all day!
Thank you, Agent. These supplies won't go to waste.
That was unbelievable. You'll get this blessing back tenfold.
it's your Uncle Ricky. We need to talk. Because I'm afraid I'm starting to lose it. This shit I'm hearing, well, let's just say it sounds more like something out of an airport paperback than real life. And no, I cannot believe I just referred to our present state as
Right. Glad you're here. We've got a variety of issues to deal with, which I prioritized for you. So, we're gonna do this smoothly, we're gonna be focused, and we're gonna take care of business. And if you can't do that, I'll find someone else.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
Yeah, that's... Well, I'll keep an eye out.
Come take a look.
That might... Well, it's not really going to hurt.
Don't be shy. Hey, gotta see it to believe. You're gonna like what you see.
Someone doesn't know when to quit. We just got word that an LMB sergeant by the name of Mosley gunned down a man in front of his family. I don't think that sort of thing should stand. Someone needs to make an example of Mosley before his friends start imitating him. You're selected to do the job.
I lost the second thing, but hopefully I might run into some electronics along the way. Something that'll balance it out. Always gets to you seeing kids and things like that and knowing what it represents.
no idea.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning, now leaving the safe area.
That's all the missing agents. First LT from which oh this side. Huh? I must have missed somebody again. Got him. Alright, so...
Getting low. Need a reload. Do it by the numbers.
First LT's down.
No letting up. Focus fire on the target. Maintain heavy fire. Runners are down. Let's go.
that is.
I'm gonna take a look.
Contact! Go inbound! Fire on target! Over there!
One.
Focus fire now!
You are weapon free! Keep it tight.
Clear man down! Just you? I'm not gonna let you destroy this city!
Mosley was exactly the sort of dangerous wild card we didn't need around here. Removing him from the equation makes it safer for everyone.
I am so grateful.
Looking to talk.
We are locked and loaded. Drop them all.
Gonna waste them all. Over there, the AO.
I'm glad I'm fighting on
Take
your
him
side.
down.
You can take this.
Glad you're here with us.
You're one hell of a shot.
Here, dog.
Maybe we could try swimming.
Your pleasure. Hey, you ain't gonna kick.
Give me cover.
Let's
Do
get
what
this
you
over
need to
with.
do.
Don't come any closer.
Ah, there's a drone. Up there from the looks of it. Well, there's a way up there. I must be missing something. Coming back to the same area. Alright. Oh. I think I see now.
Don't lie to me. Get down.
You hear that? Run.
There's no way out.
got no idea who you met.
Stuff in control.
Jacob's down.
Alright, that patrol's down. I need to go up there. I've got an easier way to get up here again.
This is Eva Acosta, Urban Spelunker, and I gotta get out of the city. It's like, I don't know, people are going crazy. I'm at Abel's, and there aren't any shoppers, just looters. The windows are all broken, and people are just taking what they want. They're laughing, they're screaming, they're fighting over shit. Where are the cops? Where's anybody in charge? I always thought I was some kind of anarchist. Flipping off the man, fighting the status quo. I camped out in Zuccotti Park for Occupy Wall Street. I protested the G7 summit, but this is just sad. There's a woman on the street and she's bleeding and she's crying and no one is helping her. And I can't either because if those looters see me, I don't know what they'll do to me.
Here is that for some reason this 3D thing right here is in the way, which means you can't get through it. That's just stupid. And I can't get through it that way. It's something that you should be able to easily walk through, and obviously someone bunged that thing up, messed it up badly, to the point where you can't get through at all.
Thank you for your compassion.
And I doubt they're gonna fix it anytime, or at all. So
Tango's out of cover.
Okay, that was weird for one moment.
Calling all available division agents. LMB are holding civilians at the police precinct on East 55th and 3rd, requesting immediate assistance.
Where's this one? This one, yeah.
Charles, listen to me. This is a breach of contract. You were hired to secure our assets as agreed upon, and you've left them vulnerable. We're talking billions in damages here.
I don't give a damn about your assets, Nancy, not anymore. We followed our contract to the letter, and in return, you stuck my men in here under government-issued quarantine, expected to protect empty buildings in a dying city. Well, I can't ask him to do that. We've got bigger fish to fry.
You're not going to get away with this, Charles.
What are you going to do? Sue me? You and your family are going to die. You will all die if I don't do something here. Something more important than keeping watch over a dead server farm. Oh, and see someone about that cough. It sounds nasty.
So, the keys.
We must have tossed the keys here somewhere.
Nice work, Agent. Good to know we can depend on you.
Finally. Well, thank you so much. That was terrifying. Now I need to...
Looks like we have a complaint from a neighborhood resident who can't tell the JTF from the LMB. It's pretty clear who's actually roughing up his neighbors, but this is a show don't tell situation. I swear, I have no idea how some of these people have survived this long.
Better keep a lookout.
Get it off me! Eyes on target! Get real! Too late to run! Engaging! Come on, make it easy on yourself!
Don't want to mess with security systems, really.
This is Eva Acosta, and I can't find a way out of this fucking city. I'm almost out of food, and I don't know what to do. There's a whole lot of desperate people camped out in the train yards, but I think a lot of them are sick. There's no way out through the Lincoln Tunnel.
Civilians secure.
Just curious. So what was your previous line of work? You handled the Last Man Battalion like a pro.
I am troubled by the news. The DCD says the virus may be smallpox, but the live smallpox virus is kept in just two places in the world, DCD and Vector in Siberia, where I work. It is very, very hard to access if one does not have the proper security clearance. If this is true, the one behind this may have the connection to DCD or Vector. They may even be known to me. It is disturbing. Still, no answer from Dr. Amherst. I am concerned for his health. I want to go to his home to make sure he is safe, but I am not permitted to leave Consulate. I am too vital to Russian interests. So they tell me. Пожалуйста.
Agent. Yeah, I forgot there was one here. Got him. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the stronghold.
Hey, what's your problem, huh? Get down, now!
What the hell? Got company.
Engaging target! Man down over here!
still got another mission to do here, at least 2 of them, no 3. Passed by a few things. 3 missions to do here, so next time I do the Sidearm challenge, I'm going to be finishing up the missions here and then moving to Camp Clinton and see what it's like there. So thank you for watching, and that is it for the moment.